How's everyone doing? I just got two movies in the mail, one Blu-ray and one 4K title. And the reason that I'm making this video is because I got one of them from Amazon and it came in this thin plastic bag. And I've never received an Amazon package in this thin bag like this. I've received them from Best Buy and other places, but not Amazon. Usually it's always in like a bubble mailer or sometimes even in a box. I've gotten one where it's one Blu-ray in a box and nothing else in there, not even like any kind of bubble wrap or anything like that to styrofoam, just one loose and shaking around in there. So I hope this isn't a trend because these bags are terrible. They don't protect against the movies at all, especially if it has a slipcover. But it's just kind of like a twofold thing because I was really shocked that this 4K title came with a slipcover because I've been looking for it for a slipcover on eBay for ages and you can't find it. And it's Stand By Me. I waited to get this. I was hoping to see a sale for it. And then for whatever reason, like the slipcover was impossible to find. I see like every listing I ever saw on eBay without the slipcover. I saw other people selling it without the slipcover. I saw places, stores and stuff selling it without the slipcover. So I didn't know what was going on. And I saw other people pick it up on Amazon without the slipcover. So I don't know, maybe they got a restock in. But I'm very souped that it came with the slipcover, one of my all-time favorite movies, classic coming-of-age story. I love the narration from Richard Dreyfuss, especially at the end. It's just, it always gets me. And great cast here too: Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell. Kiefer Sutherland was so good. Oh my, Dime Store Hood. Just everything about this is just a classic from Rob Reiner. And let me know what your favorite scene from this movie is. And some special features on there. I got the slipcover, really excited and happy for that, but it does have a crease. You can kind of see it right there. I'm kind of bummed. The corners are dinged up. This is really the thing that bothers me the most, that crease. I feel like if it was in a bubble mailer, I wouldn't have that. And because it's in this flimsy, thin bag, it has it, and I'm just bummed about that because I was so excited once I saw that I got a slipcover. I was like, no way. And then I saw that crease right there. I know some people may not care about it. I know a lot of people don't even care about slipcovers in general, but obviously if you're a physical media fan, you're a collector, and especially if you collect slipcovers, you will be upset when you see that. You could see it right there, but I don't think I'm going to complain about it because I may not get the slipcover again if I try to do like a return. So I think I'm just going to stick with it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Even if it did come a little banged up, I'm happy to have the slipcover for it. And ultimately, it's about the movie. But if a movie has a slipcover for it and I get the movie without it, I feel like it's incomplete. So I don't know, it's just like my OCD mentality. So I'm still looking for a bunch of slipcovers, but really happy to get the slipcover for this. Such a great movie. One of my all-time favorite movies, top 25 for me. And this one is actually a review copy. It's Boogie. I'm actually surprised it came from Universal because I fill out those request forms on the press list, but I never get them from Universal. This came out like the beginning of the month. So I don't know. I know there's a delay on a bunch of different stuff. So like Mommy Dearest, I feel like still waiting to hear anything about that, but I think they're finally getting them in stores now. So that's good news. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's basically about an Asian basketball player, kind of a coming-of-age story as well, from what I can tell. Alfred Boogie Chin. He's living in Queens, and he wants to play in the NBA, but his parents want him to go to this elite college and focus on, I guess, education. But yeah, he wants to, try to do his own thing and pursue basketball. He's got a girlfriend, and, he's got on-court rivals. And I think a lot of people are thinking that he can't do it. Maybe he's too short, although he looks like he's dunking right there. He looks short in the trailers. I mean, look right there in the back. But I'm sure that the fact that he's Asian is going to play into it. But you think, there's a lot of Asian basketball players. It's huge over there. Yao Ming, I mean, there's more than just Yao Ming, but there's not a lot of Asian basketball players in the NBA. Jeremy Lin, he was really big for a stretch in New York with the Knicks. And I remember seeing his basketball cards sell for crazy money. So during that big Jeremy Lin boom, a lot of people made a lot of money with Lin's sanity. And I actually watched a documentary about him, and he was really big on his faith. And he played for a lot of teams. I want to say like 8 or 9 teams. And he wasn't on the Knicks for very long, like maybe 2 seasons. I don't even think it was a complete 2 seasons. And that was like a while ago. It was like almost a decade ago now. So it's crazy how quickly time flies. And he played on a lot of teams, and he was a good role player for a while. He also won a championship with the Raptors. But there's not a lot of Asian NBA players, even though it is big globally and in, Japan, China. So I'm a big basketball fan. I grew up being a fan of the Charlotte Hornets back in the day when it was Alonzo Mourning, Grandmama, Grandmama Zoe, Muggsy, Del Curry back in the day, the father of Steph Curry, Kendall Gill, even Rex Chapman back then. So I don't know, that was my team. And then I moved to New York, and then Larry Johnson got traded to New York, and then I became a Knicks fan because, he went there. He was my favorite player growing up. I got to meet him, actually, really nice. But yeah, so became a Knicks fan. I, lived in New York for a long time. And then the Hornets moved out of Charlotte, and there was no Charlotte team for a little bit. And then there was the Bobcats, and the Hornets became the Pelicans. So it was a whole, but now the Hornets are back. So I'm excited to see the Hornets again, one day. But I don't know, I still follow the Knicks, but I have fond memories of the Hornets growing up. That's just, me telling you about being a kid, growing up with my, big starter jacket with the Hornets, and then I, got a Knicks one. But let me know who your favorite basketball team is and who your favorite basketball player is. All time, current. But yeah, let me know if you've seen either one of these movies and what you think of them. And let me know if you've ever received anything from Amazon movie-wise in a plastic bag like this. Again, super thin. You can rip it with your hands like that. I'm not the Hulk. I'm not Hulk Hogan either, ripping the shirt, but it's just so thin, it's stupid. You might as well just send it via carrier pigeon at that point. But yeah, happy for the slipcover. Bummed that there's some damage on there. But yeah, again, this is apparently a hard slipcover to come by. Again, I've been looking on eBay for months, can't find it with the slipcover. I was just like, you know what? I want the movie. I'm tired of waiting. Maybe I'll buy the slipcover. People are actually selling this slipcover. I found a website. They were selling the slipcover alone, starting at good condition, $20. If you want it in near mint, I think it was $26. So I'm happy, so happy, but it's gonna bother me. But for now, I'm okay with it. Maybe I can try to, it's not gonna do anything like that. It's still gonna be there, but still all-time classic. And very happy for it. And I'm gonna check this one out. I'm looking forward to this one. Again, I love basketball movies. Criterion Collection just announced that they're going to release Love and Basketball on Criterion, which I'm actually kind of surprised about. I love that movie. Big fan of Omar Epps for a long time now, back since, First Time Felon, Juice. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of basketball movies, and that movie in particular. I'd love to see Blue Chips get a Blu-ray release. There's a whole bunch of other ones. Above the Rim, why does that not have a Blu-ray release still in this day and age? I mean, we got Howard the Duck getting a 4K release. Come on. But Heaven is a Playground. There's a bunch of other really great basketball movies that deserve a Blu-ray treatment. Another one that I think is one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is Rebound, The Legend of Earl the Goat Manigault with Don Cheadle. I love that one. I have the VHS tape for that still, but I would love to see that get a Blu-ray release. It definitely deserves it. Such a great performance from him. It's such a great film, too. I remember seeing that way back on HBO when I was a little kid. But yeah, some basketball movies that deserve a Blu-ray release right there. Let me know what your favorite basketball movie is. So those two just came in the mail. I really hope that's not a trend with the plastic bags. Again, I remember seeing that all the time when I used to order from Best Buy, and I stopped ordering from Best Buy because everything was coming damaged. And I don't want that to be the case now with Amazon. They're good, mostly with customer returns and stuff like that. I've had it before where they'll send you the label even to ship it back, and that's awesome. So no real issue there, but I just don't want it to be a trend where I have to just go through the constant kind of hassle. And I don't have to go through the return process in general. Just put them in bubble mailers. They've been using it for years. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm seeing that plastic bag, and I'm thinking if it was in a bubble mailer, it wouldn't have gotten this damage on that slipcover right there. Again, the corners are a little dinged up. I don't really mind that too much, but it's that top wrinkle right there. and you could see it. But overall, happy. I'll be watching this one tonight. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know if you haven't seen this one. What are you doing? Go check this one out. One of the best coming of age films of all time. Classic cast. Just the writing, everything about this. And it's based on a short story from Stephen King. But so excited to check this out on 4K. So there you go, a little bit of a rant ramble. Let me know if you've ever gotten anything from Amazon, those plastic bags. Just no, just a whole lot of no. Hopefully, again, I won't see that anymore. I'm okay if they come, like I said, I got a Blu-ray once in a box, no styrofoam, no bubble wrap, but I was happy. It was in a box. It still came okay. I feel like if this came in a box, it would also be okay. You can't send something like that in the mail. Just a thin wrapping, it's going to get damaged. Certain things, it'll be okay in there, but not a movie, especially not like a slipcover or, they probably don't know. They don't care, right? People shipping in there. But, steelbooks, especially, I've gotten it from Best Buy before, steelbooks in those little rinky-dink plastic thin bags. Like, obviously it's going to get damaged, but anyways, I digress. Let me know if you guys have seen either one of those and what you think of them. And let me know if you've ever gotten any movies shipped from Amazon in these thin, rinky-dink bags. Let me know. Leave those comments down below. And I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.